Steve Wright's Love Songs Extra.
Hello. This show is 30 emotional minutes of music from a particular year and your dedications, your shout-outs, your stories from that particular year. What are your romantic memories with your partner from that year? A beautiful wedding that went wrong. A beautiful wedding that went right. First date, first child. A romantic holiday that didn't go as planned. Each show has a different year, and this year is...
Love Songs Extra. The year is 1987.
Songs Extra here on BBC Sounds and Radio 2. The year is...
1987.
Correct. Huge hit from that year, George Michael and Aretha Franklin.
Steve Wright's Love Songs Extra on BBC Sounds.
Correct. Email from Sue and Graham Knight. Hello, Sue and Graham. Please include this in your Love Songs Extra 1987 show. I'm doing it. Our daughter Leona was born on the 8th of February 1987, and so we'd love to tell her how proud we are of her for achieving her dream of running her own catering business. After all those years, it involves lots of hard work and stress, but she seems to thrive on it. We love you so much, Leona, and so does her brother Andrew. Thank you, Steve, from Sue and Graham Knight. Okay. It's 1987 email from Angela. Hey Steve, my husband Dee and I met in 1980 when I was 18 and he was 20. We got married though in the summer of 1987, 36 years ago. We had a beautiful church wedding, then our reception was at Cheltenham Racecourse. Really? Was it a photo finish? We then moved to Devon 25 years ago. We have 3 wonderful children, 2 amazing daughters-in-law, and a very precious and loving 2-year-old grandson. Thank you for your programs. Best wishes from Angela. I got to play a song for me and my wonderful hubby Steve. We met in June 1987 in Ibiza. Not an ordinary holiday, but an 1830s holiday. Really, I was 18, he was 22. 36 years on, we are still together with 2 wonderful children. We've had such a lot of great adventures on the way, and life has been very kind to us. We spent a year travelling and working in Australia. That was in 1991, before coming home and settling down to normal life. We tied the knot in 1997, and our daughter Beth was born in 1999, followed by Matt in 2003. We have the most amazing family and now ready for the next 36 years. Bring it on. Tell Steve, that's her Steve, I love him very much, and thank you for being there for us all. I love listening to your shows. Keep up the good work. And that's from Nikki. And here's a tune requested. It's Bill Medley and Jennifer Warnes. Now I've the time of my life. This is an email from Chris Garrett. On the 10th of October 1987, I met a gorgeous lady at a house party on the same road as we live in today. I asked Karen out the following day and took her to the cinema to see The Untouchables. Possibly not the most romantic of films, but luckily all went well and I was granted another date. 6 weeks later, I proposed and she accepted. We married the following September, and this was followed by our first daughter, Natasha, a year later. Jenny then joined us in 1992. We now have 4 wonderful grandchildren, and as I scribe this note, it's our 35th wedding anniversary. Our love is as strong today as it's ever been, and Karen still looks stunning, and I just love her to bits. Please play I've Had the Time of My Life for us from the Dirty Dancing film that came out in 1987, a way more romantic movie than The Untouchables. Yeah, absolutely.
Now I had the time of my life.
Good one, Chris.
No, I never felt like this before. Yes, I swear it's a truth. And I owe it all to you.
'Cause I had the time of my life, and I owe it all to you.
I've been waiting for so long. Now I finally found someone to stand by me.
We saw the
each other's hand, 'cause we seem to understand the urgency. Just remember,
you're the one thing
I can't get enough of.
So I'll tell you something. This could be love, because I had the time of my life. I never felt this way before. Yes, I swear it's so true, and I owe it all to you.
Hey, baby.
With my body and soul, I want you more than you'll ever know.
So we'll just let it go. Don't be afraid to lose control. No.
Yes, I know it's on your mind when you say, stay with me tonight.
Just remember, you're the one thing
I can't get enough of.
so had the time of my life. No, I never felt this way before. Yes, I swear it's a truth.
One time I met Bill Medley and I said, Bill, how you doing? He went, I'm all right. His voice is great. Bill Medley, Jennifer Warnes, I've had the time of my life. Love Songs Extra on BBC Sounds and Radio 2.
Steve Wright on BBC Sounds.
Radio 2.
Steve Wright's Love Songs Extra.
The year is 1987. Some of the year's biggest movies. Crocodile Dundee with Paul Hogan. There was Full Metal Jacket, Kubrick movie, of course. The Bond movie, Living Daylights. Do you remember who starred in The Living Daylights? You got 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2. Correct. Timothy Dalton. There was also a Mannequin and Dirty Dancing. Some of the biggest singles of that year, 1987. Pet Shop Boys' It's a Sin. Starship, Nothing's Gonna Stop Us Now. Rick Astley. I know. Never Gonna Give You Up. All right, what's next? I've got so much here. This is Shaina Bashir. Jerome and I met in 1987, fell in love, and yes, we're still in love today. As I write this message, we're heading back from Manchester after dropping our grown-up son, Adam, off at university. Loving your show, Steve. That's from Shahina, I think it is. And for Janet Jackson, Let's Wait a While from 1987. It's Andy and Jane Wilson in North Shields. This is our love story, which began in February 1987. Started with a chance meeting in Coaster's nightclub in Tynemouth on the 20th of February 1987. I was 21 and Jane was 19 and I was smitten immediately. And we spent the next 2.5 years in and out of a very intense and loving relationship. It was marred at times by family problems, especially on my side, which ultimately caused the end of the relationship in the summer of 1989. Jane moved to Berkshire and I moved away to Manchester, where we carried on with our lives. But in 1995, she moved back to North Shields and I happened to be back in the area for a night out with friends. And we met up again for the first time since we split up. It was clear there was still a spark. And our lives were complicated and we went our separate ways again. Well then, in 2013, circumstances changed and we found each other again via social media and met for the first time in many years. Well, we kept meeting every fortnight and realised that our feelings toward each other were still there. Well, I moved back to North Shields in June 2014 and Jane and I moved in together soon after. We were married in August 2015 on the Greek island of Rhodes and we've just celebrated our 8th wedding anniversary. The phrase that always comes to mind is, it was meant to be. Please play Let's Wait a While by Janet Jackson, a very appropriate love song from 1987. That's Andy and Jane.
There's something I want to tell you. There's something I think that you should know. It's not that I shouldn't really love you. Let's take it slow. When we get to know each other and we're both feeling much stronger, then let's try to talk it over. Let's wait a while longer. Let's wait a while. wasn't quite right. Let's wait a while before it's too late. Let's wait a while. Our love will be great. Let's wait a while before we go too far. I didn't really know not to let all my feelings show, to save some for later, so our love can be greater. You said you would always love me. Remember I said the same thing to you. Don't have to be frightened with my love, because I'll never give up on you. Let's wait a while, a while before it's too late. You know you can't rush love, love. Let's wait a while before it's too late. Let's wait a while, wait a while. Our love will be great. Let's wait a while, wait before we go too far. Let's wait a while. Let's just take our time. It's too late. Let's wait a while. So good. Should I never share? Let's wait a while. Slow it down before we go too far. Ooh.
This is Radio 2 and BBC Sounds. Love Songs Extra in 1987. The biggest albums that year included U2, The Joshua Tree, Fleetwood Mac, Tango in the Night, Michael Jackson, Bad. My goodness. Whitney Houston, Whitney. Other events, well, the Queen officially opened the Docklands Light Railway, the DLR, in London, and London City Airport opened too. UK and French governments agreed to build a Channel Tunnel. Wow, all that time ago. IKEA, the Swedish homeware store, obviously, opened its first UK branch in Warrington in Cheshire. And 26 million viewers watched Jean Alexander's final episode as Hilda Ogden in Corrie. 1987, we're at email from Sandra Longstreth. Steve, absolutely love your Sunday programme. Please can you give me a shout out on your 1987 Extra show now? 1987 was a special year for me, as it was when I got married to my lovely husband, Martin. Martin and I were married at a Dursley Tabernacle Church. It was a beautiful day and set the scene for, well, many happy years. Looking forward to celebrating our 36th wedding anniversary this month. We're now blessed with 3 children and 7 grandchildren. Best wishes, Steve and team, from Sandra. Thanks, Sandra. Here's Sally Sanders. I married my husband Pete on a breezy Saturday in 1987. We've had a fabulous 36 years together, have 2 wonderful children, Ellie and Freddie, a daughter-in-law, Amy, and 2 grandchildren, Lila and Raphael, who's just turned 2 years old. We love your programmes and listen wherever we are in the world, including on a boat in the Canal de Midi. I guess that might be where you are now. Love to our friends and family, and also to you, Steve. Thank you very much, Sally. That's Sally Sanders. Appreciate it. And an email from Paula Archibald. Steve, my husband Archie proposed to me as the bells finished chiming 12 on the 1st of January 1987. We've been together happily ever since. So, Steve, it would be lovely if you could play Starship. Nothing's going to stop us now. Our favourite from that year. Thank you, Paula.
Steve writes love songs. Extra.
Love Songs Extra. The year is 1987.
Looking in your eyes, I see a paradise. This world that I found is too good to be true. Standing here beside you, want so much to give you this love in my heart. that I'm feeling for you.
Let 'em say we're crazy. I don't care about that. Put your hand in my hand, baby. Don't ever look back. Let the world around us just fall apart. Baby, we can make it if we're heart to heart. And we can build this dream together, standing strong forever. Nothing's gonna stop us now. And if this world runs out of lovers, we'll still have each other. Nothing's gonna stop us. Nothing's gonna stop us now.
I'm so glad I found you. I'm not gonna lose you. Whatever it takes, I will stay here with you. Take it to the good times, see it through the bad times. Whatever it takes is what I'm gonna do.
Let 'em say we're crazy. What do they know? Put your arms around me, baby. Don't ever let go. Let the world around us just fall apart. Baby, we can make it if we're heart to heart. And we can build this dream together, standing strong forever. Nothing's gonna stop us now. And if this world runs out of lovers, we'll still have each other. Nothing's gonna stop us. Nothing's gonna stop us. Ooh, all that I need is you. All that I ever need. And all that I want to do is hold you forever, forever and ever. Hey! And we can build this dream together, standing strong forever. Nothing's gonna stop us now. And if this world runs out of lovers, we'll still have each other. Nothing's gonna stop us. Nothing's gonna stop us.
Nothing is going to stop us now.
Steve Wright's Love Songs. Extra on BBC Sounds.
We're in 1987. Email from Claire Peaston. Hello, Steve. My husband Andrew and I married in June 1987. We bought my engagement ring in Edinburgh during our first holiday together. My dad was rather protective of me, so when a plain brown envelope arrived at our home with a Scottish postmark, he panicked, as at the time I was being driven around Scotland by my boyfriend in his unreliable car. Right. Dad proceeded to open the envelope to find it contained a card announcing congratulations on your engagement. Here is a voucher for 10% off wedding rings. Well, on our arrival home from Scotland a few days later, very unceremoniously on the back of an AA relay truck, but that's another story, I was greeted by my aunt saying, "I think Andrew has something to ask your father." Yes, he does. Anxiously, Andrew rushed upstairs and in his haste confronted my dad in his bedroom where he was shaving, dressed only in his underpants. This is like a sitcom, isn't it? Thankfully, I can confirm that their nervous meeting went well, and we've now been happily married for 36 years. We'd love to hear Fleetwood Mac Big Love from 87, please, Steve. Thanks for always giving us great shows, Steve. Keep it up. And thanks for that story. That's great, Claire and Andrew Peaston. So that's almost it. Be with us again for a fresh year on Love Songs Extra. And here comes your tune.
Looking out for love. the night so still. Oh, I'll build you a kingdom in that house on the hill. Looking out for love, big, big love. You said that you love me and that you always will. Oh, you begged me to keep you in that house on the hill.